Greg, that seemed like more in the wheelhouse of what you were expecting to do in January. This was a little bit more what people were expecting of you too, probably tonight, huh?
I really have no idea what people expect. You know, I've been in this for 2 years and slowly developing. You know, had a little hiccup last fight, ran into some walls. So I think, I don't know, half the people expect me to clean the clock, half the people expect me not to know what to do. You know, truth is I'm developing into a real fighter, man. So expectations get higher every fight.
You know, how fun is that for you as an athlete, coming from doing something that you did for many, many years and did it at the highest level possible to now having to learn stuff kind of from the ground up? I mean, is there something about that that's fun for you as an athlete?
Oh, man, it's a ball, you know. I was just talking to Tyron and Beesbing about just the fact that being back, even with the booze, even with all the anything, man, it's the allure, the magic of the lights, the show, the people just giving you all the attention regardless of what kind of attention it is. It's amazing, man. There's nothing like it, and there's nothing more captivating than being in front of a crowd going to war.
Talk a little bit about Dimitri, because I will say that when Dana was back here, he wasn't really in love after the fact of the matchmaking, I guess, and I think he was a little disappointed in the effort that came from your opponent tonight. So can you talk about that maybe a little bit?
Doesn't Mick Maynard make the matches? I think Dana White loves Mick Maynard. What are you talking about? Thought they were besties.
He just seemed a little bit disappointed in your opponent. That's all I'll say.
I would say that rich men don't really get disappointed because they're still rich. But you know, I'm here to fight, man. Whoever they put me in there with, I'm a fight. I come to fight. I'm prepared to fight. I love to fight, and that's what happened. You know, those guys make the matches. Those guys are the bosses. They are the best bosses in the world. You know what I mean? Like, he's the best boss in the world, best matchmaker in the world, man. Fans loved it. I loved it. And if there was any fall off, I think, and I know you guys trust to believe it's going to be remedied. This is the biggest show, baddest show on earth, man, and I'm a part of it. So,
Greg, if you could.
Fire jacket.
Appreciate you, brother. If you could compare this win tonight to a moment from your football career, what would have been similar to?
There's no comparison, man. You know, it goes along with the question he asked earlier, man. I'm reaching heights that I've never reached before, man. You know, I've been alongside Titans for my whole life. You know, Michael Orr, Greg Oden, Joe Kim Noah, Al Horford. I played against these guys in college, man. You know, like I always say, Tom Brady, Cam Newton, like, these are Titans. These are, you know, monsters in the game. And to come over here and transition into a place where Titan is not even the right justification for what these guys are, man, is amazing. And I just don't think that these heights have been reached yet. You know, this is gonna make Bo Jackson look like a joke, man. You know, I'm the fight sports athlete version of what Jordan can be, man. This is just getting started. We're scratching the surface, basically.
What did you think about the crowd reaction? You won this fight. You're South Florida. Dana said you're on the card for this, not because of draft weekend at all. So you're the hometown guy. What did you think when you saw and heard the reaction?
I loved it, man. You know, and really, if you really listen, there's more, less and less boos, man. All I hear is the crowd. All I hear is the people that appreciate me. And a lot of people never really asked me this question, but before anything happened to Greg Hardy in his career, to the Kraken along the way, people booed me, man. You know, like, people are going to boo. It happens. But all I heard was cheers, man. I heard people that love me. I heard my crowd, my fans, the people that I've embraced, came down here, you know, been living here for 2-3 years, accept me and enjoy what I put out. You know, that was my favorite part of it. That was the best feeling, just to know that they enjoy what I put out.
Does it motivate you at all? Would you rather they be cheers, or do you kind of enjoy the boos? Does that drive you?
All of it. I love all of it. Like I said, man, it's alluring, dude. It's spectacular. It's sparkly. It's a beautiful thing to know that people hate you. They love you. Do they hate you? Do they love you? They want to get to know you. They want to date you, hang out with you, play with my hair. It's long and luxurious. Like, it's a fun, fabulous situation, man. And I'm looking forward to just being inside these encounters, you know, interacting with these new fans and seeing what comes of it, you know?
Congratulations. And Dana also praised you and for you getting ready and doing what you needed to do tonight. And I'm just wondering, did you do anything different to get ready for tonight? Did your training change at all for you? And then how did you feel after going through a whole training situation?
Naturally, the training's I would assume naturally for the best, and these are some of the best fighters in the world. These are the best fighters in the world in the UFC. So naturally, I would think the regimen would change. But for me, we hit a lot of walls. And just being a rookie in this sport, you got to make adjustments fast. So it changed dramatically in the aspect of filling holes, filling gaps, going in, replacing things and changing things in my perspective. But I would say what happened was what's going to happen in the future and going to continue to happen. That's my MO, guys. Leaps and bounds, man. You think Stylebender learns fast. My avatar hasn't even been unlocked yet, man.
Greg, do you know when you're going to get back into training? You're going to take some time off and then get back into it, whatever the future holds? Do you have a time frame of when you get back into it?
Like I said, man, leaps and bounds. I'm going to go home, get a checkup, make sure I'm good, and then I'm going to get back to physically training my body so that I can come back and go to wrestling practice, go to jiu-jitsu. Mike was talking about he's a blue belt, I'm a white belt. So I got a lot of catching up to do, and it's back to the drawing board because, I got to earn some of this respect. I got to go back and I got to keep proving to you guys that I can, stay here. I've proven that I belong here, guys. And now it's time for me to prove that I can stay here because I owe you that much. And I'm going to have a whole lot of hell of a fun doing it.